Welcome to this full body wall Pilates workout. Perfect if you're just getting started with the method. Hi, my name is Beth and welcome to the Trifecta Pilates YouTube channel. Here you'll find shorter Pilates workouts. They're a perfect place to begin with the method. And what's really helpful as well is using a wall with some workouts can foster wonderful awareness of your alignment so that you can make sure to get all the benefits from the exercises. When you're ready, let's go ahead and have a seat on your mat. Notice how my mat is lengthwise against the wall. So if you need to take time to do that, feel free to pause the video. And after you have your space all situated, then go ahead, have a seat with your pelvis snug up against the wall. Soles of the feet together as long as it's comfortable for your knees and your hips. If it's not, choose a different leg position. The hands can rest on the thighs here. Now take a few breaths just to check in. Your pelvis is snug against the wall. Where is your back against the wall? Where are the heavy points? Where are the points that are a little bit lighter against the wall? And just think, lengthen up a little bit more here. Draw your awareness to the shoulders. Do they easily open? Or are they a little bit more rounded forward? If you're noticing a little bit more rounded forward, can you just sense a little bit more width through with your collarbones? Your neck most likely is not flush against the wall, but your head may be. We don't want to force anything. Just use this as your first check-in point. And your next breath out, look down to the floor with your head, and then your neck rolls forward. Then bringing your head back upright. So slow motion, really isolating movement through head and neck. We'll add on to this in just a bit. So this next time you roll down head and neck, let your upper spine and middle spine roll forward as well, but keep your lower back and your pelvis where they are. And rolling back up again. So you won't go very far, and that's intentional. We're still in the warm-up phase. This is about movement through the upper and mid spine, not trying to get closer to the toes, and finding yourself sitting nice and tall again. Another time here. Then staying upright and let your fingers reach down. Shoulders are nice and wide as ear comes to shoulder. Come right back up again. So as we continue with this, it's more important to keep your shoulders open compared to how far you're going to bend over. So this next time, ear to shoulder, you'll start sliding your hand, bending over to the side, keeping open, open, open. And then coming right back up again. And switch sides. So slow motion slides, staying anchored with pelvis and legs. And if you notice yourself kind of doing this forward motion, that's really common. Just check in and maybe keep a little bit more open here instead. One more time, each side. Then staying upright against the wall and your arms reach forward parallel to the floor. Your fingertips glide forward and your shoulders press against the wall and your fingers glide forward and press. Now as you're doing this, ensure when your shoulders come back, sometimes the back likes to arch away from the wall and start working. Instead, feel your back stay against the wall nice and supported. Your shoulders stay back and bend your elbows wide and reach forward. And just check it out for yourself. Do your elbows touch the wall or not? And if they're touching the wall, and even if they're not, make sure you're not in your neck. So if you're getting a lot of tension to reach your arms far back, then just don't go quite as far for today. 2 more times. Your arms will stay reaching forward. Let them lower down and pivot your knees up towards the ceiling. You'll you'll walk your feet away from you and scooch forward so you're in the center of the mat now. So no wall that you're leaning against quite yet. Hands behind your thighs, sitting nice and tall, and exhale, reverse, and roll yourself back. You may tap the wall and roll right back up, sitting tall. Start this movement low with your pelvis and lower back rather than just leaning back in your upper spine. So your pelvis and lower spine. Now, if this is feeling easy, then you can scooch forward even more to the very edge of your mat. So when you roll back, it takes you longer to find the wall. And as you continue, just check it out for yourself. If this is still on kind of the easier side for you, one, there's nothing wrong with that. Or you can increase the challenge a little bit by hovering your hands forward above the knees. Keeping your heels down through this sequence is really important. 2 more times like this, and then we're going to add on a little bit. At any time, your hands can come behind your thighs, so stay curling back. You're light against the wall, just barely skimming it. And one leg slides forward to straight and in. So your hands can be here. Same leg slides forward and in. Another time, switch sides. Now a little shaking here. Lots of work in your center. That's a good thing. Keeping both knees bent, roll yourself forward and sit up tall. And one more time, reverse, roll back and pause. Now we'll alternate legs to go forward and in. Remember, your hands are always an option for a little bit of support, but what's most important, the center is working, your abs. And one last time, rolling forward, using hands on shins, sit up nice and tall. And we'll scooch back against the wall once again. So back against the wall, you're going to come to your side, from your pelvis to spine to lower arm. And play with your lower arm. Your hand can come behind the head if that's more comfortable, or arm rests down, your choice. Now bend your bottom knee so your shin is parallel to the mat in front of you. And your top leg will go straight and strong here. And it's pressing back. Your pelvis and spine will stay right where it is. And the movement is your heel slides up and down. Now notice the pelvis and waist is not moving as the leg is lifting. So this is where the movement's coming from the leg. Really isolated work right now for the outer thigh. Another time. Now keep your pelvis anchored back and let your leg come forward so it's to the front bottom corner of your mat, and then hug it back to wall. And that slow motion forward and hug back to wall until you're nice and open here. Slow forward and find the hug back. Two more times. Finding your hug back, very nice, lowering your leg. Now you'll come up onto your hands and knees with one side of your body close to the wall, but you're not leaning heavy against the wall. In fact, when you start rocking and leaning against the wall, that's a reminder to come back and use your center. So really sense the nice strength in your arms, support from your lower body as well. And now the outside leg, that knee will come towards your hands and slide the leg back, long toes stay on the floor. In and back. And just find the in and back. A few more times. Again, if you start rocking to the wall, just use it as a reminder to not lean into it. Keeping your legs straight this next time, tuck your toes. Now your inside arm will reach forward and will spiral up to the ceiling. It can go as far back as you'd like, so it does a rainbow motion, and then return. Take your time here as you spiral, spiral, spiral. Your hand is just gliding along the wall. 2 more times, 2. And one last time, 1. Very nice. Your hand comes down. Your knee comes down. One time, round through your spine. Natural curves. And extend through your spine. Natural curves. And switch sides. So come to the second side, starting down on your mat, and take your time to get yourself snug against the wall onto long arm or head on hand, but rather than head drifting forward, it's just coming back a little bit instead. Your bottom leg is bent, both legs are strong, your top leg is parallel, and your hand can be on the pelvis or down in front, whatever you prefer. And let your legs start to glide up and return. Notice it is not a huge lift, this is small. It is really isolated into the leg moving, the knee pointing straight ahead. So it's not this crunching motion with the waist. Let's work through the leg muscles. Just 2 more times. Pause. And now reach your leg to the front bottom corner. It's a small, slow swing, and find the press back. So your pelvis stays anchored as the leg does the forward motion and back. So forward, pelvis stays still, back. Just 2 more times, 2. And 1. Very nice, lowering the leg. Again, come on to your hands and knees. And on your hands and knees, remember we're not trying to lean against the wall, but be pretty tight to it as a reminder so that you're staying in your center, feeling the strength of arms and legs, or the connection at least. And the outside knee pulls in towards you and your leg glides along. So it's really easy as your leg is moving to kind of lean in towards the wall. Stay in your center alignment instead. Just 2 more times. Keeping your leg straight, tuck your toes. Your inside arm reaches and it does that rainbow motion up. It can even circle back behind and return. And just take your time here, take your time. So if you want to move even more slowly, feel free to do that. It's always an invitation during sessions to move at a different pace. And just 2 more times here. Very nice. Both hands underneath you, one time through, round through your spine. Reverse the curve, extend through your spine, and natural curves. Now pivot forward so your feet are pressing against the wall here. Your hands are going to be slightly forward. So rather than hands right underneath shoulders, they're slightly forward. Round through your spine and press back to the heels, rock forward. Press back to heels, rock forward. 3, 2, 1, pause. Reverse the curves of your spine. So extending on through, knee stretch, press back and forward. Pressing back. 2, and 1, pause. Natural curves with your spine, and 5 more. Press and forward. Press. Very nice. Having a seat on your mat, and rather than being really close to the wall, be about in the center of your mat. Your hands can rest gently on your knees, and use your arms to lengthen your spine more. You'll start lifting and extending. You might even feel the wall with your head and coming right back up. But if you don't, that's okay. So this is focusing on your upper back extension to lift, 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 and return, supporting by using your hands. Two more times. And another time here. Very nice. Now scooch back against the wall. Snug up against the wall here. And then snug up against the wall. You're going to let your head come down, your spine rolls forward, and this time let your lower spine roll forward off the wall, but keep your pelvis back so you're stretching further forward. Your arms can even reach and roll right back up again. So just adding on to the sequential movement, what we began with, upper, middle, lower spine, keep your pelvis reaching against the wall and rolling back up. Reaching and rolling. And up. Once you're up, take a few deep breaths for yourself here, feeling anchored, secure against the wall, so support from the mat and from the wall. Now, hopefully that class was so helpful for your awareness and alignment. If you enjoyed this session, make sure to check out the Begin Pilates series. Perfect if you're just getting started with Pilates or wanting to reestablish a more consistent routine. All Pilates, no equipment required, all done from the comfort of your home. I'll leave that linked up down below for you. As always, I hope you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon.